You know that feeling right after Thanksgiving when all the guests have gone, the dishes are done, and something just feels different? There's this weird quiet that settles over everything, a stillness that's really hard to describe. Well, in this explainer, we're going to dig into what might actually be going on.
Seriously, I want you to think back for a second. Have you ever woken up that Friday after Thanksgiving and just felt this, I don't know, this hollow kind of energy in the air? Like the whole world took one massive collective breath and is just holding it? If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are so not alone.
And no, it's not just a food coma from too much turkey and stuffing. This is something else. It's a widely reported feeling, this strange, shared experience that literally millions of us feel at the exact same time, every single year.
And what's wild is how specific people get about it. They talk about the air feeling physically heavier. They say it's too quiet, almost unnaturally so. Some people even report having really vivid dreams or these intense flashes of déjà vu. It's almost like time itself gets a little wonky.
So, what on earth could be causing this? Well, there's a really fascinating idea out there that what we're all feeling is the aftershock of a huge shared emotional event. You could almost call it the great collective exhale. I mean, think about the sheer scale of it. First, you have the buildup. Millions of us are traveling, cooking, buzzing with anticipation. Then you hit the peak, this massive wave of every emotion you can imagine. Joy, stress, old family arguments, deep belly laughs, all hitting the atmosphere at once. And then, bam, it just stops. The holiday's over, and all that energy just evaporates.
And what's left behind is what some people call an emotional vacuum. The best way to picture it is like this. Imagine you're at a concert. The music is blasting for hours, and then suddenly, someone just cuts the power. The silence that follows is deafening, right? It feels heavier and more intense than normal quiet. That's kind of what's happening on a massive scale.
And yeah, this has a real effect on us. We feel this strange exhaustion that goes way beyond just being tired. Our senses get dialed up to 11. We're way more sensitive to sounds, to other people's moods, to everything around us. It's like our own personal antennas are suddenly picking up every little signal.
But then, right after this profound stillness, comes something loud and chaotic. We all know Black Friday as this crazy shopping day, but here's a thought. What if it's not really about shopping at all? What if it's something much, much older? What if it's a ritual that we're all participating in without even knowing it?
Okay, stick with me here, because the parallels are kind of shocking when you lay them out. Ancient rituals, they had huge crowds gathering in one place to make offerings. Black Friday, millions of people gather at the exact same time. The offering? Well, instead of crops, we offer money, which is really just our modern symbol for our time and energy. And the state of mind? Both can be a kind of trance, driven by this powerful, urgent energy. It's a modern rite, hiding in plain sight.
So you take that massive emotional release from Thanksgiving, you add in a big dose of sleep deprivation from waking up at 3 a.m., and then you throw in the focused, almost frantic energy of Black Friday, and what do you get? You get a massive collective event, a perfect storm of energy unlike anything else we do all year.
Okay, and this is where things go from weird to straight up glitchy. Some people believe that when you get that much focused collective human energy firing off all at once, it can actually put a strain on the fabric of our reality. It can cause, well, glitches.
I absolutely love this analogy because it just clicks for anyone who's ever played an online game. Picture our reality as this huge server. If millions and millions of players all decide to do the same intense action at the exact same moment, the server's going to lag, right? Things are going to get a little weird.
And these are the exact kinds of glitches people say they experience. You know, weird pauses in a conversation where it feels like someone's buffering, pets staring at an empty corner like something's there, electronics flickering on and off, or my personal favorite, finding an object in a place you know you didn't put it. It's like the whole system is just trying to catch up.
Okay, so all of this sounds a little spooky, right? A little unsettling. But what if it's not? What if we've been looking at this whole thing the wrong way? Maybe this strange, quiet, glitchy day isn't something to be weirded out by. Maybe it's an invitation.
I mean, think about our lives. It is constant noise, constant scrolling, constant distraction. It is so rare to get a moment of real, genuine quiet. So maybe this collective pause is actually a gift. It's a rare chance for all that outside noise to finally drop away. So the only thing left to listen to
is you. Your own thoughts, your own feelings.
When the world finally goes quiet, it kind of forces you to look in the mirror, you know? It's a moment to step off the hamster wheel and ask some of the big questions. Like, with everything I'm doing, who am I actually becoming?
That quiet also makes you feel the weight of everything you're carrying around, all that baggage. So you can ask yourself, what am I holding on to that I really, truly don't need anymore? What can I finally set down?
And maybe the biggest one of all, in that stillness, you can finally hear that quiet voice inside. You can ask, what new part of me has been trying to emerge? What idea, what passion, what truer version of myself has been waiting for a moment of silence to finally rise up?
So if today feels strange, just let it. Lean into it. This isn't just some weird day after a holiday. Think of it as a quiet, even sacred window of time. It's a collective breath, a system-wide reset. Don't rush to fill the silence with more noise. Instead, listen. Listen to what it might be trying to tell you.